This is Dawn. Once again, we're at one of the booths here at the trade show for Southpointe, and we have with us Extreme Car and Truck Accessories, and we have the two owners, Mike and Bob. Good. And tell us, we'll start out with Mike. Just tell me what you do in a nutshell. What is it do you do that's so extreme?
We convert vehicles. We do all accessories from bed liners, bug shields, toolboxes, exterior lighting, remote car starters, spray and bed liners, etc.
Great. And then also, having taken my vehicle there, I already know that you do car detailing as well. And maybe you could tell me a little about that.
Detailing?
Yeah.
Detailing is awesome. It's you have an older car and it gets dirty from normal use, and we make it look new again.
I had my son-in-law, I just had his older car. It really works on older vehicles because you can see the dramatic difference. And he got in the car and he couldn't believe it. I did it as a surprise. But it makes a great gift certificate too. And you guys are located on Route 50 at I-79, right at the I-79 exit at Bridgeville. And what are your hours?
We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and the showroom is open Saturday, 9 to noon.
Okay, there you heard it from Mike and Bob at Extreme Car and Truck Accessories in Bridgeville. Okay, we're here at the Amcom Xerox Company booth at the show, and I have with me Bill Gardner and Mark. How do you pronounce your last name?
Statler.
Ryan Statler. And Bill is a Senior Business Systems Consultant. That's a big title. And tell us a little in a nutshell what you do with the company. As little as possible, is that it?
We work on increasing productivity and controlling costs through an analysis we use called the AMC 360. Analyzes their print-centric and information flow in their environment.
Wow, that sounds real technical. Well, holy smokes. Now, could you translate that and tell me what you actually do?
We check how much money's being spent and where it's being spent on the printing, whether it be laser printers, any type of copier, MFP. What we try and do is look at...
Wait, what's MFP?
Multifunction product.
Oh, see, I got to know these terms,
Try and take a look at their financial matrices and see where we can increase their bottom line. And if we can do that...
You got it. Now, Mark, you're an MPS specialist. What's that?
It's managed print services. Printing in companies today is probably one of the last unaudited expenses in different companies. So we come in, do a complete assessment, like Bill mentioned. We call it 360 assessment, a full view of all printing that's done in the environment, and then come in and see if there's areas where we can help improve processes, reduce costs overall.
That's a good point. That's the last place people audit. They don't think about what we used to call the copy machine, and it's no longer that. It's actually a complete document handling, storage, transfer system. And then also, I was out at your facility. I got a chance to go to your open house. I think you're like 30,000 square foot. It's probably the largest facility that handles MPS type equipment. Is that true in the area?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Okay, great. Well, you heard it. It's Amcom. It's a Xerox company, and you heard it from Bill and Mark. And let's move on to another booth in the show. Hey, this is Dawn, and they stuck me behind these balloons here, but I am at the PNC booth, and I have with me some executives from PNC, I better get this right, Wealth Management. Is that correct, Joyce?
Yes, I'm with Wealth Management, Joyce Salazzoni.
Okay, good. And Joyce is also a member of our... Are these balloons getting in my way? Joyce is also a member of our Chamber of Commerce. She's a Board of Director member. And Joyce, you could introduce your other two colleagues and just tell us in a nutshell, what does PNC Wealth Management do that's different than PNC? Okay, here you are.
All right.
I'll hide behind the balloons.
Okay. I will introduce my colleague, Kelly Minnie. She is with PNC Bank Workplace Banking and works with companies to provide additional benefits to their employees. And to her left is Sue Marshall. She is with PNC Investments and helps manage investment accounts for some of our clients. I am with PNC Wealth Management. I provide private banking services for our clients, as well as trust services, investment services, and wealth planning services. Kind of everything all in a nutshell there.
Let me get back.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you. And any questions? Where would they contact you? Where would they reach you?
They can reach me at 412-762-7944.
Good. Thank you very much. And there you heard it from PNC Wealth Management. Do I get these balloons?
Sure.
Can I take these home with me? Okay, good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, now we are at the Cooked Goose Catering Company, and I have with me Reggie. Is that right?
Hello. Yes,
and
sir.
2 questions, Reggie. One, what do you do at the Cooked Goose Catering Company?
I do most of all the cooking.
Do you really? Uh-huh. And why did you name the company, did you start out with geese? Why did you name the company the Cooked Goose?
That's a good question, but unfortunately I didn't name it. But it's a good question. It's just a great name.
Great. Do you cook geese? Gooses?
Can if you need be.
Well, she's shaking her head no.
We
You don't
can
do
if you
goose.
need to. We
If you want a goose, you'll
we
cook a
can
goose.
If you want it.
I've had my goose cooked before. Oh, is that why you named it? Okay. Well, look, they have, besides geese, they have these great-looking cupcakes, and I'll bet you that's a no-calorie cupcake.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
None at all in that?
None at all.
Yeah, I can just
You can feel it.
shaking in my hand, but it looks great. You have veggies here and all kinds of neat stuff. What's great, and you guys are located out of where?
Oakdale, PA.
Oakdale, PA. And what's your coverage area that you send goose to? I mean, cupcakes.
Anywhere, Pittsburgh, Ohio.
Pittsburgh, Ohio. You'll go there, and you have a truck, and you're ready to roll.
We're going.
What's the smallest and largest you'll cater? Smallest is
Since on that flyer, it's $10.95 per person, and it's a minimum of 20 people.
minimum 20 people, $10.95, and
Desserts, pop.
everything.
Yep.
That's a heck of a deal.
Yes, it is.
Not bad. Okay, well, there you heard it from Reggie at the Cooked Goose Catering Company.
Thank you.
Hey, we're at the Ford Business Machine table, booth, display, I guess you'd call it, at the Southpointe Trade Show, and I have Justin Garlow. Good afternoon. You're supposed to say good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon.
Okay, we got it. Hey, I'm just teasing. You are account executive for Ford Business Machines, and tell us a little about what Ford Business Machines does.
Sure, Ford Business Machines, we do copiers, printers, fax machines, and scanners. But really looking to the future, we do a lot of paperless technologies and paperless conversions for people. If we're a copier company in 5 years, we're going to be in trouble. If we're a copier company helping people grow and eliminate paper in 5 years, we're going to be on the cutting edge.
Yeah, they keep saying that, and every time I go to the office, I've got reams and reams of paper, because usually I end up printing it on the wrong size, upside down, inside out. I'm like, what are we doing here? And it's amazing that if you get it right the first time, you can save a lot of money, huh?
That's right. And you know what they say about the paperless office, right?
No, what do they say about the paperless office?
Well, it looks great on paper.
Oh, that's our joke of the day, okay? Let's hold your applaud. Hey, okay, so it's Justin Garlow, and your office is located in?
Main office is in Connellsville, and our secondary office is in Wexford.
Cool. And you cover the whole western PA area?
Absolutely. We go actually, New York, Ohio, West Virginia, Virginia, everywhere.
What's your primary product?
As far as copiers goes, we carry 3 that we really lead with: Canon, Konica Minolta, and Lanier, which is a Ricoh product.
Okay. And real quickly, just because these are short interviews, why did you name it Ford? Why didn't you name it Chevy?
Ford is my great-grandfather's name on my dad's mom's side. We lost the name, but Ford was actually Ford Enterprises back in the day.
Oh.
He started it, my dad kind of kept it going, and Ford Enterprises turned into Ford Business Machines.
Great. Okay, good. You heard it right here at the Southpointe Trade Show. Hey, this is Dawn. Once again, we're at the Southpointe Trade Show, and I have with me Bella Sera's Catering Venue Bistro Barbecue, and I have Jackie Fife, and she is the accounting/HR. You've been there for 5 years. Tell us what you do.
I've pretty much done everything throughout Bella Sera. I've done sales, but right now I do all the accounting and the HR, and I love it.
You've graduated up from.
I have.
Wow, that's amazing. Hey, I understand you have some soup here. So are you going to be the soup Nazi today?
Yes.
No, she's not the soup Nazi. She's very nice about this. Tell us about the soup while you pour.
This is a butternut squash bisque.
Butternut squash bisque.
So this is for the fall.
Okay.
A little pumpkin seed on there for you.
A pumpkin seed. Okay, here we go.
Hot.
Is there any whiskey or anything in this? No alcohol?
No
Okay.
alcohol.
That's really good. It's great for the season, too.
It is great for the season.
Great, absolutely. Now, I'm going to set this down here. We at the Chamber have our event every month at Sera's, and they're great people who really take care of us because we abuse the heck out of them with our numbers of people calling, numbers coming in, but they handle everything like pros because they are pros. And that's Sera's. Jackie, you want to talk to? And who else? Anybody else we should contact when we're calling?
If they're looking for catering, you can talk to Aaron, and if you're looking to have an event at our facility, you talk to Trisha.
Okay, so what's the smallest and largest event you can handle?
We can handle anywhere from 30 all the way up to 400.
30 to 400. There you go. You heard it. Sera's, right on Morganza Road in Canonsburg. This is Dawn. Once again, we are here at the Southpointe Trade Show at the Hilton Hotel, and I have with me a very good friend and a business colleague, and that's Tejas Kasai, and he'll tell you a little about what their company does. We work together as partners, so here you go. By the way, he's a radio announcer, so you'll pick up on that right away.
Well, thank you, Don, and thank you to the Southpointe Marcellus Shale Chamber of Commerce for this awesome event. If you look around, I don't know, there's already a couple hundred people and it hasn't started.
No, you're right.
I think we have a few minutes. Well, so we look at the shale gas industry as some of the solution to our energy difficulties, and we talk about it at shalemediagroup.com. We have the marcellusshale.com, the Utica Shale, and we have some events, some co-hosted events, and we like to talk about energy. So the goal is to get in the discussion, and you can check that out on the website. But thanks for allowing us to be here.
Sure enough.
A lot of activity. You have a lot of big companies here?
Yes, we do. And, the neat thing about this is we have a monthly event, which is our lunch, which is usually at Sera's restaurant, and you saw that a little earlier in the video. And you have an event called the EEE. Tell us a little bit. Dates won't work because it's a video, but go ahead.
So we have something called the Elite Energy Event. We do it every month. Actually, Dawn was our inspiration. We wanted to get people together and talk about energy. So it's a great event. It's monthly. You can see it at shalemediagroup.com/Elite Energy Event. And Dawn's one of the sponsors there in the Southpointe Chamber. We have the magazine. I think we've been featured in the magazine a couple times.
Yeah, you're on the front cover.
Thank you.
Call him up. He'll autograph an edition. So it's Dawn Hoder with Tejas Kasai, and we'll move on to the next booth. Thank you.
Thanks, Dawn.
Hey, we're at the Green Apple Barter Service booth, and I have with me Justin Crane. How are you this afternoon?
Doing well, Don. Happy to be here.
Good, great. Well, maybe you could tell us, this is an interesting company name, Green Apple Barter. Tell us a little about how that originated, and exactly in a nutshell, what does Green Apple do?
Sure. So for the last 23 years, we have operated a business-to-business barter network in Pittsburgh. We have 3,000 companies that accept an alternative form of payment. The advantage is...
Stop. What do you mean by alternative form of payment?
Well, instead of U.S. currency, we have our own currency, which is called a Green Apple Trade Credit.
Is that legal?
It is legal. It's actually an authorized form of payment accepted by the IRS. So it is treated like cash, and it's used to offset your expenses.
Well, I'm a testimonial to the product because we actually use it in our Chamber of Commerce. And the neat thing about it is you trade with, I call them green apples, but we'll call them barter units. And it's like dollar for dollar. So if you basically want to trade maybe a sign company, you want to trade the making of a sign for $300, that goes into your account for $300. Then we call you and you tell us what other services are available. It might be detailing a car. It might be going out to dinner. It might be on a vacation, right?
Yep, exactly. I'm your eyes and ears of the network.
Yeah. Now, tell us in Pittsburgh, which is basically your barter network, I would say, tell us what you do in gross dollars each year, roughly.
It's on average about $50 million in activity that we manage per year.
See, that's incredible. This isn't a new idea. How long have you been doing it?
Since 1991.
91. $50 million, and it works for companies who have extra inventory or extra time or products that aren't moving quickly. That's the first ones you want to put on the program, wouldn't you say?
it makes it's the best fit.
He actually has a boat, a yacht.
Yeah,
A yacht. All kinds of neat things. We bought a van on the program, but you can keep it simple. You just trade a little bit and go to dinner with the missus that evening, right?
Yep.
Good.
The nice thing is it's all at the business owner's comfort level.
There you go. You got it. You heard it. It's a Green Apple Barter service. Been around since 1991. Located here in Pittsburgh. You'll find it on our website and theirs as well. Hey, we're here at the SignARama trade booth with Gary McAfoose. Is that the way you pronounce it?
That is correct, Don.
Got it. Good. Well, Gary's in all kinds of businesses, and I just picked up this W. I don't know why, but I saw it laying on his table. So you do signs, and from what I can see, you do all kinds of signs. So maybe you could tell us your smallest job and your biggest job.
Well, smallest job, I mean, we do anything as small as a name tag or an 18 by 24 quarter glass sign. And right now, I would say one of our biggest jobs, two of them. One, we've done a Chevrolet dealer. We did all the signage for them and also for the new St. Clair Hospital Outpatient Center in Peters Township.
Good. And you've done our signs for our trade show, quite a few of them, and that includes the little pop-up banners that just come in with them literally under your arm, and boom, they pop right up. Really neat setup. So anyway, I guess SignARama is the largest sign company in the United States, or one?
SignARama is the largest sign franchise in the country. We have over 500 outlets in the United States and 250 overseas.
So you got a lot of resources if you need manpower.
Exactly. We have a lot of, because of that size, we are able to offer great pricing to our customers because we're able to get great pricing from all of our vendors.
There you go. And see, this W becomes an M. Isn't that neat?
It works, yes.
Great. Well, there you have it. SignARama here at the trade show.
Thank you.
Hey, we are here at Evil Lizard Custom Apparel, and I have with me Tracy and Grace.
Yep.
Okay, Tracy, Grace. And tell us, first of all, let me hold this up. It's kind of interesting. There you go. Why did you name the company Evil Lizard? Who's going to answer that?
I will.
Okay.
The owner of the company thought that it would be catchy and that it would draw attention and people would ask questions, and how we got the name.
Like I just did.
It's doing its job. Yeah.
So you do everything, apparel, you name it. What is it, mostly gift items for clients to hand out to their, or for companies to hand out to their clients?
Not necessarily. We do reunions. We do a lot of sporting events for teams. We do just about anything that you can imagine that you can put on a T-shirt.
Cool.
We do businesses, and we do just a local person that wants to come in and have something funny written on a shirt.
Oh, cool. And what part of it do you do?
I handle the marketing for them, yes.
Ah, you do the marketing.
Yeah.
Hey, and I noticed an interesting object down here. You want to hold that up and explain what this is?
This is our free giveaway for the day. It is Skull Vodka, and we are giving this to one lucky person.
Skull Vodka.
Yes, this is going to be in our basket with our T-shirts and.
One of the items that you could give to your clients?
Not to our clients, not to our clients, but we thought it might draw attention.
Oh,
as well.
okay. I mean, I thought I'd get the name of my company embroidered on the side or something.
Oh, well, we could probably put a logo on his forehead.
There you go. It works. It works for me. So there you have it. You have Grace and Tracy at Evil Lizard. Hey, we're here in front of Quality Limousines. How long is this car? This is Tim Smith, by the way.
It's 23 foot.
23 foot, and it's a how many passenger car?
10 passenger car.
How many?
10 passengers.
10 passenger car. It's something new. It's a what? Chrysler 300?
Chrysler 300.
And you have vehicles in the limo business that range from large buses all the way down to four-seaters, right?
You go from 4 seats to the end all the way up to a 26 passenger limo bus.
Yeah, and I saw the bus. Unbelievable. I rode in it. Really nice. And they are kind of our official limo company for the trade shows and some of the events we have because they do a great job. Their prices are reasonable, and they just bend over backwards to make sure everything's right. And we want to make sure that you talk to Quality Limo. And I'm going to step in this car, and we're going to drive up. So we'll see you guys later, okay? Bye. You driving? Look like my bodyguard. Okay, hey, we are here at Huey Event Production Services, and Huey's is the official company that's done the media that you see all around our trade show here, with the TVs and the broadcast of all the corporate sponsors are on those TVs. Now with me, Brian Kemp. And Brian, maybe tell you a little about what Huey services are. I see from behind us, you can see some of the things that they do, but go ahead, give us it in a nutshell.
Huey Special Event Production. Easiest way to put it, you've been to a concert before. You've seen the sound, the lights, the video. Don, that's what we supply for events like that. But that stuff can be tailored to any need out there. Your daughter, son getting married, we can take care of that. Church pageant, play, anything along those lines, that's what we support.
What's the smallest event you've done?
100.
This one.
100-watt speaker on a little tripod. Smallest event we've ever supported. Still
there you
happy
go.
to do it.
Marriage ceremony, huh? And what's the largest event you've done?
Largest event we've done, it was a concert for 30,000 people. We took an empty field and we supplied everything from the power up through the seats to make it happen.
So kind of like Woodstock.
Woodstock, and you name the field, we got everything else.
For those of you that are not our age, Woodstock was a big concert back in the 60s?
60s.
Yeah, there you go. But you can do another Woodstock.
We could do another Woodstock if needed.
Good. Well, great. There you have it. It's Huey's Event Production Service. They do it all from one person to 30,000 people. Just give Brian a call. Hey, we are with the official site security company for the Southpointe Chamber of Commerce, and the name is Site Security, right?
We're doing good.
Hey, did you see that segue? It was good, huh?
It was.
And this is Norman Bates, and your job around here is to?
Maintain safety, make sure that nobody gets out of hand, and be courteous and kind to the people.
Hey, we got some crazy people at these trade shows. You never know, huh?
I didn't say anything.
So Site Security really specializes in gas wells, plants, construction sites, mobile transportation, roving, and equipment securing, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So you do events like this where you have a large crowd and you just need the manpower to make sure everybody parks the right place and everything keeps moving nicely. And you go all the way to sites. What do you do at these sites?
Usually
the well sites.
At the well sites, we usually just have a man on site to maintain entry coordination, make sure that we know who's on site at all times, and to make sure that everyone's safe and has the proper equipment.
There you go, man. You just heard it. And Steve Turk what's he do with the company?
Steve Turk is actually the owner and our boss. So.
Your boss, okay.
Yes,
and you're Norman Bates. So you did a good job. Steve will be proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Site Security.